How's everybody doing tonight? Alright, I'm just going to start off by asking a question. How many people in here actually focus or care about astrology? No? Ladies, you notice how no man in here raised his hand? We do not care about astrology, okay? Anytime you're talking to us and you start talking about like your rising sign, your moon sign, or whatever, we do not care. We're stupid enough to think that engaging in that kind of conversation with you will just get you in bed faster. Alright? Now, I'm going to give you a little freebie, okay? If you ask a guy what his natal chart is, like what his time of birth is, and if he is actually listening to you, he will text his mom. Because we don't know what time of birth is, right? We don't even think about it. We barely even know what our birthday is, alright? We're lucky if we even remember it. So we'll text our mom and be like, hey mom, when's our birthday? But if he texts his dad, you know damn sure he's not getting an answer, because just like us, he barely even remembers when we were born. He'd be like, I let you live in my house for free. That's your birthday gift. But like, you guys take it so seriously. Like, because like I've seen women break off whole relationships because their star signs don't align. Like I've heard full-on conversations where it's like, look, I'm a Virgo, you're a Cancer, it's just not going to work out. No, bitch, I said I had cancer. Some of them will take it so far, they will either induce pregnancy early or try to stay pregnant for longer so their baby isn't born a certain star sign. Like, you can just imagine certain women in the hospital just sitting there in the stirrups, dilated, just holding their legs closed, and a doctor standing there frantically like, ma'am, you have to push, the baby is crowding, I can see the head. No, just a few more minutes. My baby can't be born a Gemini. I'm a Virgo, I don't want to hate my baby. Man, you're surviving a baby of oxygen, please push. And then the baby comes out like Rosemary Kennedy, just fucking. Nobody knows about that? Alright, well, if you don't know, the matriarch of the Kennedy family, the one who was married to JFK Sr., Rose Kennedy, when she gave birth to Rosemary Kennedy, she had a personal doctor who was not available. So she kept her legs closed for 2 fucking hours. And that's why she was born like that. Now granted, it could have been just because they were Kennedys, but... And speaking of Kennedys, we got one back in the White House. That's interesting. Because if I was a Kennedy, I would avoid that place like a plague. Just imagine somebody up there in a grassy knoll on the front of the White House lawn, just like a Looney Tunes cartoon following RFK Jr., just like, be very, very quiet. We're hunting for Kennedys. But back on topic. The same girls who believe in astrology also believe in crystals. Like they wore shirts that said, we are the daughters of the witches you couldn't burn. I'm like, no, but your mother should have swallowed you. And I have a friend who's like super obsessed with crystals. Like to the point where like on full moons, she'll put her crystals on her windowsill to charge them in the moonlight. I was over there at one point during the recent full moon a couple weeks ago. I'm like, bitch, what are you doing? She's like, I'm charging my crystals. I go over to the windowsill, I move the curtain back. I'm like, that's a street lamp. That's my time.